Well, hello there, YouTube. Decided to do this. Just record straight onto the camera here, because it's too much hassle to just to record the audio separately. And I thought, what the heck? Let's just do it as regular. Well, it's time for another DVD and Blu-ray update here on the Multimedia Shack. If that's what, yeah. I gotta come up with a better name with this. This one I'm gonna have to probably break up into multiple parts, because there's no way I'm gonna be able to get this all done in 15 minutes. Because there's a lot to talk about. Believe me, there's a lot. So let's get right on into it. First up, we'll take a look here. This one needs some explaining. Okay, I said in a previous video that I was not going to be updating any of my DVDs into movies. Well, I think that's going to be somewhat false, because some movies I really liked, and I want them to be on Blu-ray. Now, I do still have the DVD copy of this, but this actually was kind of pointless. This is, of course, Steven Spielberg's 2001 Stanley Kubrick tribute, not blasphemous, whatever you want to call it. AI, artificial intelligence. Yeah, I get so irritated when people say, well, he butchered Stanley Kubrick. And if you listen to Spielberg talk in interviews and things about that, he said, look, that's not my fault. That was Stanley's idea. So I rest my case. And if you hear him talk even more, Spielberg really didn't want to do this. And he only did it because of out of tribute to Stanley Kubrick. But enough rambling about Spielberg and Kubrick. This film, I did upgrade to Blu-ray. It took a long time for this to come out, and I knew it was going to come out on Blu-ray, but I see why. If we turn to the back here, the problem lied within Paramount acquiring the rights to DreamWorks. And as you can see here, DreamWorks is a distributor of the film. A little blurry there, but also so is, if you can make that out, so is Warner Brothers. My dog's sniffing at the door. And so there was probably a lot of red tape they had to go through to get the rights from Warner Brothers, because this is the Paramount on Paramount Blu-ray. In terms of quality, it looks fantastic. It's a pure high definition transfer from the original film. Yes, Spielberg shoots on film. He said that as long as the technology is available, he will be shooting his stuff on film, with an exception of 1010, which is coming out. But other than, if you have the DVD copy of this, you're not missing out. The only thing you're missing out is the high definition. That's it. All the special features are the same. There's nothing new. Everything that was on the DVD was transferred onto this. It's a high. Here's really the difference about this. It's in high definition, different cover, and it's in one disc instead of two. Yeah, AI, artificial intelligence. Moving on. Now, I wanted to pick this one up on Blu-ray, but this one was kind of a blind buy. I picked this up at a Walmart for $5, and it's August Rush. And this has the story, it's okay, but the soundtrack is excellent. It's got an excellent soundtrack to it. Has Robin Williams and Jonathan Rhys-Meyers, Kerry Russell, and Freddie Highmore from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Yeah, it has an awesome score to this. Like I said, I can't stop talking about the score. It's almost like similar. It almost reminded me of Mr. Holland's Opus style. But it's about this kid has the extraordinary gift of music, and as it turns out, his parents are both musicians, but he is an orphan. There's something that happens. Actually, I kind of want to spoil it to you. I want to spoil it to you. He's the father. He doesn't know that he exists. Okay, she knows she had to give the baby up because of her father. The father didn't want him, and the grandfather didn't want him, so he was put into not a foster home, but an orphanage. And he is growing up looking for his parents, and he hopes that the only way that he can get in touch with them is by playing his music. And he's kind of a strange kid, but he has a musical talent that no one can explain. As a matter of fact, he plays this guitar in a very unique way. Moving on, this is one I'm really proud of, and I got this for a heck of a deal at Meyer in Marion, in which I also picked up another one, which we'll get into probably in another video. But it's The Chronicles of Narnia: The Voyage of the Dawn Treader. I believe it's a 3-disc set, and now don't kid yourself, it has Blu-ray, DVD, and the digital copy in just the set. It's a $70 value, and see, this is what they need to be making cases out of, or something like this. It's made out of paper. This, of course, I gotta show you this. This, of course, has the slip cover that comes off. And I'm trying to do this one hand. It, of course, has a standard box sleeve here with the picture of the Dawn Treader and the logo. And, of course, the spine just has the title of the movie and the fact that this is Blu-ray and company logos. On the back, you see this big sea wave, and of course the credits, and DVD and Blu-ray specs. Now this slides out, and we see a little bit more. It's almost like, sorry about that, almost like a pop-up book. And it says here, return to magic, return to hope. And there, of course, is the front of the Dawn Treader. If we open it up, it looks like the steering deck of the ship. And here's, it says, embark on a journey to enchanted lands filled with mystical creatures and new adventures. Of course, is the wheel. And there's little character Reepicheep up on top of that. There's a dragon in there. Of course, you gotta watch the movie to find out what is going on with the dragon. It's easy to spoil. Now, the interesting thing is this. I'm gonna show you some of this. This comes down, and it reveals the digital copy disc. Now the Blu-ray is on this side, and the DVD is on the other side. If I can slip this out without this thing falling down on me. See, there's the DVD copy And you know, folks, I think when they do stuff like this, they put both DVD and Blu-ray copies in the same package. It's not so much on the go as what they're really campaigning as much as it is trying to segue people over to Blu-ray. As a matter of fact, you know, you see some packages like Disney, for example, they put out movies in both DVD cases and Blu-ray cases, have both copies in them, and have them be the same price. So, I think it's a segue. This, of course, is the code and instructions on the digital copy. But also, what comes in here is this book, which is postcards, which has some really interesting pictures in them. Like there's of Aslan, some of the characters, some of the key scenes in the film. This is just still of. Yeah, and on the back of each postcard it has a little quote from the movie. Like if it's a picture of Aslan, there's a little quote down at the bottom says, "I'm always with you, Aslan." And now the trick is putting this all together. A little complex thing when you're trying to do it one-handed. And of course that closes. Slips into the box. And the slipcover. Wow, that's one of my cooler finds. $20, and it's a $70 value, is what they're saying. But yeah, Chronicles of Narnia, The Voyage of the Dawn Treader. Good movie. Saw it in the theater. Saw it in digital 3D. Quite frankly, it didn't look too bad in 3D. I think it was one of those movies that was shot in 2D and converted to 3D, because if I remember right, some of it kind of looked flat. But that concludes it for this video. We'll see you on the next one.